Very nice. I've just been really dwelling and thinking about something. How come is it? Oh, sorry, I forgot my introduction. I'm going to say Fire and Ice, Alchemy Rising, Pegasus Reborn. Sorry about that. I was getting too deep in my own thoughts. And this is really a message about people, pertaining to people, you know, the whole system about having a degree, about people coming out of high school and then doctrinating and telling people you have to have a degree to get anywhere in life, right? You're always gonna have a professor or somebody at some university or even high school. They were doing this to us in high school. You have to have a degree to get anywhere in life. Yeah, right. Okay, yada yada yada. They always shove it down your throat. But how come is it you have people that have master's degrees, even some have 2 master's degrees, and they're homeless? How does that happen? People with bachelors, all this, but yet they hire people from overseas, no problem, and they already have basic life skills that Americans, I'm specifically talking about America here, that we don't have basic life skills. Our communication, I've never seen the American communication so bad and poorly in 2025 like I have today. In 2025, I've never seen the American communication social skills so bad in my life. That a lot of people, let's say even normal text messages, people can't even don't even know how to communicate back properly during normal text messages. Let's say, for example, you text somebody and even for a job or just regular conversation, they never text back if you're asking them something. But everything has turned out so backwards and basic stuff we can't even get right. But when you have someone come from overseas, they have basic life skills that we should know, but we're never taught. I say for the majority of people in America, we're not taught basic stuff like people overseas, but people overseas are taught basic life skills that we should already have. And so that's why when they come over here, they've been taking our jobs this whole time, and then you have more people becoming homeless in the American society because the communication sucks, poor chemistry, poor social skills, everything poor. But yeah, I have a degree, you have all this experience, but yet you have nothing. And I promise you, those employers, those bosses are looking at those things. And when they see the person coming from Australia, Germany, China, has all those skills, boy, they're gravitating towards them. I don't care what happens to you. And then that person, the person that's an American loses their job, loses their home, they're homeless, while the other person has everything. That's literally how this stuff has been running, bro. And it's just yeah, you have the degree, you have experience, but man, you need to know basic stuff in life. That a lot of them, I've met so many people with master's degrees that have no street smarts. It's either no street smarts, no book smarts, or it's just you should really have both street smarts and book smarts. And you need to know, I've met people with both of those things, but your social skills still sucks, or you just have a bad attitude towards so many things. You're afraid to be open and learn new things. You're afraid to be humble. And so that's another thing I've learned a lot about, especially here in America. Nobody's humble anymore. Nobody's open to learning something new or anything. And when they're told they need to do that, they have a bad attitude. I don't want to do that. Nobody's open. And it's just for the majority of people, we're not taught normal basic social skills. Where everyone they're hiring people from overseas because they already taught this stuff. Their parents are teaching them things that our parents should be teaching us, but they don't, to be successful in life. And I promise you, just having a degree and all your experience and everything is just really not enough. You need to have basic stuff as well in life. That's going to help you be successful in the long haul and in the end. Because man, I'm telling you, they've been coming over here and taking our jobs, and I promise you they're still doing it. But basic life skills, communication, body chemistry, being humble, being open, open at things, great dialogue, open dialogue, don't be afraid to learn, having a good attitude, great personality, stuff like that. And, obviously, even with great life social skills and good basic stuff, obviously not everyone still, just don't go into everybody liking type thing. That's not even what I'm talking about, but just having basic stuff, great communication, great chemistry, great body language, good attitude, stuff like that. employers do look at that. Great eye contact, smile, you know, be open, be humble, be nice. Great charisma, all that stuff. Like, you teach yourself and develop those basic things along with your experience and your education degree. Man, I'd say you're going places. So, yeah, just develop those things and you will be successful in life. Sorry, I can't talk great right now, but you will be successful in life compared to the person who has just the experience and the degree but has no basic life skills, such as great communication. What are the things I just talked about? So develop, if you've never been taught those things, which I can't blame you, because some things, I was never taught, that I had to teach myself, that you are very much capable of learning those things, and I promise you, you develop those, you get those down, man, you're going places, and you're going to do a lot more in this life compared to the person that just has a degree and just the experience, but no basic life skills. So, and you know what's funny? I was thinking, like, I think for the longest time, I think they got rid of that. I don't remember if they got rid of like something in school where it taught us that stuff, or they finally started. I think they took it away. I don't know. I know something had happened in the school system where I don't know if they had it before they took it away or they finally implemented it, but I don't remember ever, maybe when I was in elementary school, but after elementary school, I don't remember ever learning about having any class that touched about basic life skills such as that. We were taught things you don't even freaking need, like, what's the name of the California bird? Like, just stupid stuff you don't need, bro. Like, you need basic stuff like this. You need to learn all of this stuff, like, and it's just like, that's why, the school system really is rigged at the end of the day. You probably heard that. Don't be afraid to learn. Teach yourself this stuff, man. And I promise you, you will be successful. And I know I sound like a motivational speaker, but this applies to alchemy as well, I can say. Alchemy can teach you this stuff too. Natural magic. This is really natural magic, if you want to know the truth about it. Natural magic. Great. Great basic life skills. So, very nice. Alchemy Rising. Pegasus Reborn. Out.